Okay, so what we're riding right now is the Suzuki SV650X. Ito yung personal bike ko. And I've been riding since what, year 2002? Yeah, I've been riding since 2002, and I've always dreamed of owning a big bike. Siyempre, para siguro naman lahat tayo, mga nagmumotor, may pangarap na gano'n. And I was, of course, one of them. So, now, this is not my first big bike. I think this is my sixth. Pero syempre, papalit-palit. Um, one thing about the Suzuki SV650 650 is that that Suzuki retained majority of the features ng SV. If I'm not mistaken, this has been in production since the late 1990s. And they started with a carbureted engine, and then na naked version din. Tapos, nagkaroon sila ng paired version. So yung may pairings parang semi sport, parang sport touring ang dating niya. And then after that, nag-move the FI engine, evolution ng SV650 is the change from the carbureted engine to the FI engine. V-twin configuration for the engine. So expected to be torquey. It has punch there. Um, kaya makapagsabayan, kaya mag-overtake. Yes, it can. But basically, it's a very basic big bike. It's a very basic motorcycle. Hindi siya naka-TFT, LCD pa rin siya. So it has the standard two-channel ABS for the front and the rear. 120 70 17 for the front tires, and 160 70 17 for the rear. So this is a very basic motorcycle. Talagang nothing fancy, I'll be honest with that. Um, I think that the reason why they maintain that, why Suzuki chose that path, is para makapagbigay pa rin sila ng option sa riding community, sa mga buyers nila, to get a big bike na nasa 650 category na affordable. Kasi if they're gonna be putting a lot of added features like a TFT display panel, or yung yung mga tawag dito, mga high-end na shocks, then of course it's gonna boost up the price. So dito, ito naman maganda ang play ng shocks ito. That this is one thing that I'm very contented with. Maganda ang play ng shocks itong SV. Um, what else? For the what I have is the 650X, or the Cafe Racer variant ng SV650. And for this, meron adjustable yung front suspension niya compared to the standard na non-adjustable. But other than that, uh, except for of course the physical appearance, may cowl, naka-lean forward ka kasi naka-clip on handlebars. Yung standard is yung standard na yung upo mo is upright. So that's a lot more comfortable than this one, especially for long rides. This is not on the average of being comfortable for long rides. Unless nasanay ka. Ako kasi siguro, nasanay na ako na naka-lean forward pagdating sa ganito. And hindi na nakangala yung likod ko. But for some, it may give stress sa lower back ninyo. Hindi kayo sanay. And um, kung mali rin ang position nyo, it's gonna pwede mag-numb yung palm ninyo kasi yung iba sobrang yung weight nila is nabibigay nila sa or na ilalagay nila sa harapan, uh, push forward, and their weight is on their palms. So there's a proper way on how you should be positioned when riding a sportier type of motorcycle. So it's not just for the cafe racers, but of course, mga sports bike, ganun din. May proper position yan para hindi kayo mamalay. Masyado. Meron at meron pa rin yan. But with the proper positioning, proper techniques, then you can do that. So going back to the SV650, um, I just hope that with the rising market ng big bikes coming from China, that the Japanese brands would keep up and maintain a price range na affordable pa rin naman para sa ating mga Pinoy. Kasi ano bang mga lumalabas ngayon? We have the CF Moto na andyan na yan, matagal na. Kahit pa paano na nakapag-establish na rin sila ng pangalan nila. We have Benelli, who was formerly a pure Italian brand. It's still Italian, it's still an Italian brand, pero yung manufacturing nila nasa China na rin. QJ Motor, which has a tie-up, which is one of the biggest manufacturing parts or big bike manufacturers in China that they cater to the different brands that we have. We have the Bristol, we have the Benelli, and syempre naglabas din sila ng sarili nila, yung QJ Motor. So, it's there. And if you're gonna look at the price point that they're offering, it's a lot more what do you call this? It's a lot more affordable by far compared to the Japanese brands. And yung features nila is talagang andyan. High-end talaga kung high-end. Parang basic na nga sa kanila mga naka-TFT display. And they do have the majority naman dyan, naka-Bosch ABS na rin sila. Feature-wise, talagang umaangat sa China. And I hope that the Japanese brands won't just maintain a standard base. Alam naman natin na talagang Japanese is Japanese. We already have that stigma. Okay lang yan, mahal lang Japanese brand compared to China. Kasi syempre, China lang yan, puro lang manufacturing dyan. But the thing is, China is stepping up pagdating sa quality nila. It's not like the early 2000s nung nagsimula ako magmotor na kapag sinabi mong China brand, China motorcycle, sirain. Right now it's different. They have improved their quality by a lot. So dapat mababahala ang Japanese brands? Not really now. Not really now. But in the future, if they don't keep up, then baka ma-overtaken talaga sila. Not just on the sales, but also on baka mag-shift kasi yung mga tao eh. Kumbaga parang dati, ang gusto ng mga tao lahat European brand. And then, syempre umangat si Japanese brands. Umangat yung Big Four in Japan. And then people started to tawag dito yung mas gusto na nila ngayon yung Japanese brand. One is because of the availability of parts. So I hope it doesn't come to that in the future na bigla naman lahat or majority is mag-shift to China. Nothing against China, believe me. But if the Big Four wants to maintain a good follower, a good follower, then they should keep up then, or at least keep up with the features that they're releasing. And like sabi ko kanina, keep it affordable. Affordable in terms of big bikes, alright? Let me be clear at that. Okay, so going back to the SV, my God, haba ng pag-vlog ko. Sa SV, yeah, it still has the basic round headlight, which I love, by the way. Mas prefer ko to sa mga classic motorcycles. Uh, so This is a very basic machine, very torquey. Di ako mahilig sa mga di ako mahilig sa mga top speed. So that's one thing that you won't find in my videos here or in my channel. Kung anong top speed ng motor na to, anong top speed ng ganyan, bahala kayo dyan. Kayo na kayo na sumubok ng mga, or I'll let the other vloggers uh, do that. Not for me. I've been there, I've done that. Uh, Dati mahilig ako mag-test kung gaano kabilis, kung gaano sagat ng motor. But not anymore. I think it's because of the age. So, yeah, there. Um, for this one, siguro the fastest that I've ridden this is 140 or 160. And definitely, it will, it backs a lot more. Meron pa yan. Ano lang eh. Siguro, wala nang rason para sa akin na subukan pa beyond that. The only reason kung bakit ako umabot ng ganun dati is because of necessity. Pero now, I prefer to check the features. I prefer to know if it's a stable bike. And of course, yung matipid ba sa gasolina, pero kung pabilisan, hayaan na natin sila dyan. And ngayon, syempre gusto natin chill-chill na lang sa biyahe. Syempre hindi gaya ng kabataan na panay pabilisan, panay karera. Uh, but ngayon, yeah, I just want to get from point A to point B. Okay, so I think I've talked too much and kung saan na sumanga rin yung mga sinasabi ko. But I hope that may mga na-impart ako. And I would like to thank you for keeping up with me. Medyo mahaba pa kasi mabiyahin ko, kaya daldal ako ng daldal dito. Papunta akong Baguio ngayon. And itong motor ko, yung SV650X, from Cafe Racer, nagmukha na siyang touring bike. So there, thank you everyone, and have a great day ahead of you guys. Ciao!